Hey guys, I decided to make a video guide for a few of the achievements in Verho Cursive Faces. Now these achievements can be pretty daunting at first, but this guide aims to help anyone of any skill level complete them in their journey to 100%. You can get these 3 achievements in about 10 minutes or so, depending on how closely you follow the guide. You can always note down the items I use and where I get them if you'd like to do it at your own pace. This guide is rather optimized in terms of movement and speed. First up we have True Forgotten. Kill a boss at level 1. When I did this achievement, I went for the glory and tackled a more difficult boss than the one we are covering here in this video. The second achievement we are setting out to complete is Evenly Matched, which requires you to kill a boss while at 5% HP for the entire fight, beginning to end. The third and final achievement we are going for is Backdoor. Enter the village from the east for the first time. Basically, just by doing this route, which minimalizes backtracking, you'll achieve this. For as simple as this one is, it's pretty low completion rate. But with all that out of the way, let's get into the run. Here, we need to be sure to choose the Forgotten Mask, as it is the only mask that starts at level 1, which is crucial to one of these achievements. Now that we're out of the tutorial and into the cursed lands of Yarov, we can begin the journey to knocking out a few of the many achievements. I'm sorry for any empty space in the video. I wanted to leave the entire run unedited so that people who might not be as familiar with the maps can still follow along. Here, I jump across the poison river because there are some throwing knives on the other side stuck in a board that I wanted to grab as backup. I ended up not needing them, but it is what it is. I head over to the mask altar just ahead to rest and reset aggro. Then I make my way over to the pass, which will take us to Karoth Ruins. There is nothing of note in Karoth Ruins, it's just a straight shot through and a mere stepping stone to our end goal. Once we reached the Morning Forest, I tried to stay as left to the wall as I could as not to attract any unwanted friends. This is probably the most important mask altar to grab in the run. We'll be teleporting back to it as it is the closest to our ultimate enemy. Our objective for the first time through the Red Cavern is to jump up on the rock and retrieve the obsidian root. We need it to get into the old temple and furthermore into the secret tunnel. After you have obtained the obsidian root, head back down the way you came, but instead take a left and continue out the other side of the Red Cavern. Jump up, head straight, and make the first right that you see. We have finally made it. We enter the nameless village to collect our first achievement, Backdoor. Here, we simply want to interact with the mask altar, then close the menu to save. Open the consumables menu and equip the mask shards. Hop on over to the blue cave. We're gonna hug the right side and then take the pathway to the right that leads to a chest. Take the fire bombs, press your item button, and return to the altar. From the altar, we're gonna 180 and head towards the top of the cliffs to talk to my favorite character and absolute GOAT, Be'lakor. In exchange for the obsidian root, Be'lakor will give us access to the old temple.
And to whom do I mind? If Did you find some obsidian? No.
In the old temple, head straight and talk to Zaran, sitting just behind the mask altar. Exhaust his dialogue to get the quarters key.
Heavy walls.
Turn around and head through the door on the right. Now make another right, and then a left. And at the end of the hall, there's a door. We're gonna head in there, and there will be another key on the floor, the priest's key. With that, we're gonna turn around, head back, make a left out this big door into the courtyard. Here, we're just gonna run down to the end and make it to the secret tunnels. Activate this altar. I recommend saving at it because you can easily die here. I choose not to because I've done this run a lot and I'm confident that I won't die. Run past the big guy and take the doorway on the right. You will see white little balls on the ground. Those are what we're after. Grab them quickly and use your mask shard to teleport back to the altar. From this altar, we're going to travel to the Morning Forest Azarin's Camp altar. Go to your consumables. Equip the firebombs over the mask shard, then the dark bombs, lastly the knives. With any luck, you shouldn't need them. It is very important that we put the firebombs first. For some reason, as the boss stands up, he takes less damage from the dark bombs, and they are where all our damage comes from. Let's head back to where we collected the obsidian root. Be careful not to take any damage, as there is a specific strat we're going to employ to get to 5% HP. At this last little crab, run into him to take just one instance of damage. Now, we jump off this last rock 7 times to drop our health to 5 HP by fall damage, which is less than the 5% HP needed to complete evenly matched. At the final stretch, pre-aim so that you wake the boss up with the fire bombs. Spam all 3, then quickly switch to the dark bombs and throw them as fast as you can. And with that, this journey together has ended. I hope you all enjoy this beautiful game as much as I have, and happy hunting.